There you go, folks. Breaking news. The Big Bandit is, he comes up with a couple every year what I disagree with. We might remember last year his constitution ill for the Urkel fell flat on its arse, basically. But, yes, I've breaking news here. I've just had the Big Bandit on. He's listened to the previous episode with the Tuesday and Wednesday notes and likes what he sees, apart from the champion hurdle, Lossiemouth. He's big. He's adamant that Lossiemouth for the champion hurdle. So, sure to divide opinion. It's divided my opinion. I will have a little bit on it. Looking back at a few of last year's episodes, and we were saying then spread betting's the key, and just shows I was looking back at an episode I did all about State Man for the champion hurdle, and what an episode that turned out to be for anyone who got on it at 6-1, 7-1. But yeah, he's got it in his head that it's Lossiemouth for the champion hurdle. So without further ado, I'm going to speak over the Thursday and Friday notes. I have had it confirmed the Big Bandit's going to come on, so we're going to, maybe another week or so, we're going to review all of these tabs here, which have all the bets so far within them. So we'll do a bit of a review, but for now, where we're at, including Mr. N, we're just over £1,812 on bookies money. Spread betting responsibly since 2016. Without further ado, I will get onto the Thursday notes, but I did this last year, so the Big Bandit got me thinking. I've got the Bandit squad, so this is the squad as of the 29th of May. There's quite a lot of substitutions down here. Judging by the football, you'll do about 10 subs these days. So we've got Constitution Hill as the goalkeeper for the champion hurdle. I think that's sort of safe at the back there. I've put Lossiemouth as a reliable left back for the Mers. Protectorat, going to protect what he won last year for the Ryanair. Deltwit for the cross country, and Jelan Duduris as right back. Jasmine hopefully running down the wing with a lot of doubles with these two horses. We've got John Bond doing a bit of legwork in the middle with Imperial Pass, and Ballyburn hopefully flying down into the Browns on the left. But I think you've always got to have a bit of a solid, these two horses are going to be solid for us up front. They're going to be in those races. And I think the core of what you're picking is going to be pretty solid. But like I say, it might swap and change. We've got El Fab for the Queen Mother. It's still on the subs bench. Energy Champion Chase. Jerry for the Gold Cup. Gaelic Warrior for Ryanair. Marine National Arkle. Galvin. Slade Steel. The list goes on. So a lot of horses that I still like what might enter this squad, and there'll be ones what we don't even know about yet. Let's be honest. So the notes, the tactics, and I'll keep these on screen for a little bit so people can take note of them. So we'll cover the races where the betting is currently quite active. So Ryanair, the rules that I've noted is, obviously some of these you've got to look at nearer the time, but 9 of the last 12 finished first or second last time out. Decent stat to have in your back pocket. Mullins has a good record in race. The last 13 winners have all been aged between 7 and 9, so it still looks good for Protectorat. Banbridge, John Bon, if John Bond appears here, that is. El Fabiolo, Grand Orange, those are the horses I like. I put them all there because of their age. A couple of other horses I'm going to have to do, because Alloa, it'll be 10, but I think it's worth definitely a few side bets still, Alloa, for this race. In my opinion. Ilite Tomps is a 6-year-old and so is Gaelic Warrior. They might not turn up here anyway, those two horses, but that's where we are in the Ryanair. Stayers, I mean, it's a 2-horse race at the minute. If Felmay actually runs in this race, I know there'll be Irish point fans out there, but I really don't want to spend too much time on this, because I think Tupu's the horse for every single bet you can get it in at the minute. So yeah, 7 of the last 13 have won the previous race. 7-year-olds have won 6 of the last 8. So Tupu will be 8, but only just 8 in the February. I think that'll be going to 6 of the last 9 next year. 10 of the last 13 had won a Grade 1, which these two horses have. Felmay is 7, if it does come up from France. Yeah, the Turners, 7-year-olds, again have a good record, 10 last 14, so Ballyburn, if he comes here, Imperial Pass could be a real good shout for this race, you know. I've got a feeling Ballyburn, Browns, or stays... Sorry about that. Hurdling could be in the champion hurdle, knocking myself to sleep here. So Gino, what's in the betting, and Mesborough, 4-year-olds, and for that reason I'm gonna lay off them, and I think Imperial Pass is gonna be the selection for now anyway. Then all these other races don't have any betting yet. So Pertemps, there's the rules. Elliot does well. Irish horses do well. 9 of the last 13 have carried 11 stone 4 or less. So that's something you want to be looking at nearer the time. The Irish Plate. Not many horses older than 9 win it. And since 2000, only 6 winners have carried over 11 stone. So, yeah, 24 renewals of it. You want to be looking at 11 stone and under and crossing things out, narrowing it down. The Meuse Novice, Golden Ace last year, blooming heck. Although, what was that? Only 6 had carried over. Shake 'em Up Power did carry over, so it's just there to be played with that rule. But Meuse Novice Hurdle, yeah, Mullins has a good record in it. Pretty much all you can say. Apart from that, the Kim Muir, only 1 of the last 12 carried below 11 stone. That is something you've got to be really taking into consideration. 9 of the last 12 were age 7 or 8. Neither Willie or Patrick have won this race, so maybe next year's the year. Right, on to the Friday. Obviously, Triumph horses, we're not going to be getting really stuck into these till September time, are we? October time. Irish do well in this race. Anderson's done well in it as well. 6 of the last 12, so half the last, you know, if an horse has won a great race and you like it, it's worth putting in. 9 of the last 16 unbeaten over hurdles as well, so that's another good stat. If your horse what can fit these 2 stats, it's, you know, and its chances down. Gold Cup, as it stands for me, it's in between these 4 horses wrote down here. 13 of the last 14 winners aged 7 to 9, so Galloping still fits that bill. Jerry Corbett's got some Factor Faldo. They've all run at Cheltenham previously. So, yeah, I think the selection's got to be Galloping, and I've been quite a few side bets on Jerry Colombe myself. Like I said last year with Stateman, anything can happen. Horses can get injured, they can get ill, they can fall off fence. I think Jerry Colombe is good value. You're getting 12 to 1 at the minute, so I think Imperial Pass for the Turners and Jerry Colombe might be a nice little double there at the current state of play. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a note of it. County Hurdle, only 3 winning favourites. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough race to pick, isn't it? Only 1 winner since... So you want to narrow this race down. Only 1 winner since 2011 not rated up over or at 134. So that can help you cross a few horses out near the time. Mullins and Skeleton tend to pick up here, don't they? Now the last 10 between them. St James's Plate, last 9 of the last 10 winners. Worded that incorrectly there. 9 of the last 10 is 10 or 11, so that's something to take into account. That's why I really liked Premier Magic and there's 2 of them. 2 that I really, really liked last year. And obviously favourites. There's a lot of big price winners in the last 5 years of this race. Merce Steeplechase. Yeah, favourite horses tend to dominate this race. Mullins has won half the renewals of it so far. And yeah, I think so far these 4 horses, Brighter Days Ahead, Dina Blue, Limitless, Imperious and Jade Degree G5, sorry. What I've put in a few little bets in where there is betting on some sites. Martin Pipe, no favourites won it since 2011, tells you all you need to know. Now this is a good start when I'm looking through making these rules. All the last 9 winners had run in less than 4 handicaps. So you can start crossing those horse. Any horse that's running more than 4, less than 4, so 4 or more, get rid of them. So now I'd race to narrow down anyway. It's an even split between British and Irish. Yeah, very interesting stat that. Right, Albert Bartlett, Stella Story, Smoking Steve, bloody hell, if only we'd had more money on the thing. Favourites haven't won it in the last 11 years. Average SPs are in 21 marks, so it's a tough race to call, is this. 14 in the last 16, 86 or 7, so that's a stat to look at for, isn't it, near the time. And yeah, we'll wrap it up there, folks. You know, we've got good momentum. We've got a squad built already. We've done all the notes, so people can take a note. I will go over them notes again before Christmas. There'll be a lot more horses to write in around that time. Horses that come into play and they'll be betting on certain races. So for now, that's the Bandit. As always, remember, spread bet responsibly with the bookies money and get on at the Cheltenham Bandit.